Good day everyone, welcome to Achievers Academy. Here we make learning simple, clear, and easy to understand. Every lesson is explained step by step to help you learn better, pass your exam, and achieve your goals. As you enjoy our video, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on notification so that you don't miss any lesson. Thank you very much.
Have you ever seen a chemistry question that looks so simple, but the moment you try to balance it, everything suddenly becomes confusing? Maybe you've seen something like H2 plus O2 gives H2O. And you are thinking, okay, what am I supposed to do now? Don't worry. Balancing chemical equations is not about guessing. There is a method. And once you understand that method, you can use it even when the equation looks complicated. So grab your pen and paper. Let's get started. Before we balance anything, let's understand what a chemical equation means. A chemical equation is a way of representing a chemical reaction using chemical symbols and chemical formulae. For example, hydrogen plus chlorine gives hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen and chlorine are the substances we start with, so they are called the reactants. Hydrogen chloride is the substance formed. That is called the product. So remember, reactants produce products. The arrow simply means produces or forms. Now why do we balance equation? Here is the fact behind it. During a chemical reaction, atoms are not created from nowhere. And they don't simply disappear. They are rearranged. This is called the law of conservation of mass. Think about it this way. If you have 10 students entering a classroom, you cannot have only 8 students after rearranging their seats. The students have changed position, but the number of students remains the same. Chemical reactions work in a similar way. The atoms may rearrange themselves to form new substances, but the number of each type of atom must remain the same. That is why we balance chemical equations. Let's start with this equation. Hydrogen reacts with chlorine to form hydrogen chloride. The equation is H2 plus Cl2 gives HCl. Now count the atoms. On the left, hydrogen is 2. Chlorine is 2. On the right, hydrogen is 1. Chlorine is 1. So the equation is not balanced. What do? We put a 2 in front of HCl. Now we have H2 plus Cl2 gives 2 HCl. Let's count again. Hydrogen is 2 on the left and 2 on the right. Chlorine is 2 on the left and 2 on the right. Now the equation is balanced. This is one of the most important things you need to remember. When balancing equations, you can change the coefficients but do not change the subscripts. Now let's look at another example. Aluminium reacts with oxygen to form aluminium oxide. Firstly, let's write out the equation. Aluminium is Al. Oxygen is O2. Aluminium oxide is Al2O3. So, Al plus O2 gives Al2O3. Now count. Aluminium, 1 on the left, 2 on the right. Oxygen, 2 on the left, 3 on the right. We need to make the oxygen numbers equal. The smallest common number for 2 and 3 is 6. So let's make 6 oxygen atoms on both sides. Put 3 in front of O2. That gives 6 oxygen atoms. Then put 2 in front of Al2O3. That also gives 6 oxygen atoms. Now, Al plus 3O2 gives 2 Al2O3. But aluminium? There are 4 aluminium atoms on the right. So put 4 in front of aluminium. Final answer is 4 Al plus 3O2 gives 2 Al2O3. Let's check. Aluminium, 4 and 4. Oxygen, 6 and 6. Can you now see that the equation is balanced? Example 3. When potassium chlorate breaks down into potassium chloride and oxygen, our equation is KClO3 gives KCl plus O2. Look carefully. Potassium is already balanced. Chlorine is already balanced. Oxygen is 3 on the left and 2 on the right. We need the smallest common number of oxygen atoms. That is 6. So put 2 in front of potassium chlorate and 3 in front of oxygen. Our final answer is 2KClO3 gives 2KCl plus 3O2. Now let's check. Potassium, 2 and 2. Chlorine, 2 and 2. Oxygen, 6 and 6. The equation is balanced. Example 4. Consider sodium hydroxide reacts with sulfuric acid. The product are sodium sulfate and water. Let's write it. NaOH plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus H2O. Now don't be intimidated by the formula. We simply count. Sodium is 1 on the left and 2 on the right. So put 2 in front of sodium hydroxide. 2NaOH plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus H2O. Now count hydrogen. There are 4 hydrogen atoms on the left. So we need 2 water molecules. Our equation becomes 2NaOH plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Now check oxygen. Left side has 6 oxygen atoms. Right side also has 6. Everything is balanced. So the final equation is 2NaOH plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Another important part you must take note is when balancing the complete combustion of a hydrocarbon. If the hydrocarbon is represented as CXHY, then the general combustion equation is CXHY plus X plus Y over 4O2 gives XCO2 plus Y over 2H2O. Don't let that formula scare you. It simply gives us a shortcut for balancing combustion equations. Now let me explain how it works. Using methane as an example, the formula for methane is CH4. So here, X equals 1 and Y equals 4. Our general formula tells us that the coefficient of oxygen is X plus Y over 4. So, 1 plus 4 over 4. That gives 2. The coefficient of carbon dioxide is X. So that is 1. And the coefficient of water is Y over 2. 4 divided by 2 gives you 2. Therefore, the balanced equation is CH4 plus 2O2 gives CO2 plus 2H2O. Let's quickly verify it. Carbon, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Hydrogen, 4 on the left, 4 on the right. Oxygen, 4 on the left, 4 on the right. Perfect. So the equation is balanced. Another example is that of propane. The formula for propane is C3H8. So, X equals 3. Y equals 8. Using our formula, CXHY plus X plus Y over 4O2 gives XCO2 plus Y over 2H2O. Now substitute the values. X is 3. Y is 8. So the oxygen coefficient becomes 3 plus 8 over 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 3 plus 2 gives 5. The coefficient of carbon dioxide is 3. And the coefficient of water is 8 divided by 2. That gives 4. Therefore, the balanced equation is C3H8 plus 5O2 gives 3CO2 plus 4H2O. Let's check. Carbon, 3 and 3. Hydrogen, 8 and 8. Oxygen, 10 on the left, 10 on the right. Now the equation is balanced. Always remember these 5 things. Number 1, write the correct chemical formula first. Number 2, count every atom on both sides. Number 3, use coefficients to balance the atoms. Number 4, never change the subscripts. Number 5, always check your final answer. If you can do those 5 things, you can balance chemical equations. Now practice this question. Which of the following equations is correctly balanced? A. H2 plus O2 gives H2O. B. 2H2 plus O2 gives 2H2O. C. H2 plus 2O2 gives 2H2O. D. 2H2 plus 2O2 gives H2O. Drop your answer in the comment section. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next class.